lovely people, and welcome to week 3 of beginners yoga course. So this week we are going to be focusing on core based and floor work postures. So far each week I've been teaching you 5 different postures. Week 2 was all standing, week 1 were all the basic fundamental postures, floor work or mat work, and today we're going to be doing some core based and seated postures. So if you want to learn the other postures as well, please visit week 2 and 1. Otherwise, for those of you who have been doing the week 1 and 2, let's carry on, and I'm looking forward to teaching you some more postures. So before we begin, come and find yourselves a comfortable seat. Remember, you can use a block to sit on. If you find that you can't cross your legs, that's absolutely fine. Sit in a comfortable position that works for you. And today, before we begin, let's set an intention, because I always do this when I'm teaching my students. I like to start the practice by setting a positive intention. That way we set the tone for the class. So bring your hands to your heart center, close your eyes, and take a nice deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, drop down into your heart center. And let's set a positive intention for your practice today. And take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, gently open your eyes. Good. So before we begin, let's do a quick warm up. Let's start with some shoulder rolls, bringing your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And from there, bring it forwards. So when you are first learning the yoga postures, please listen to your body, work with it. I always say this to my students, even experienced practitioners of yoga. Each time you come to a class or arrive on your mat, your body's going to feel different. So from there, as you inhale, reach up with your arms, draw everything in, navel in towards the spine. As you exhale, gently twist to the right, because I am going to be teaching you a twist seated posture today. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, twist to the left, breathe in, keep lengthening on that spine, breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay grounded in your sit bones. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathing in and breathing out. And from there, as you inhale, take your fingertips behind you. Open up the heart center. Expand the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, interlace your arms behind you, and as you exhale, come forward. Keep your sit bones firmly plugged in. So as you're coming forward, make sure that you're not losing the integrity of the posture. One breath here, breathe in and breathe out. And from there, release it. Give your arms a shake. Straighten out your legs, give them a shake. And then come onto your hands and your knees. So in week 1, we did do some cat and cow. So these are very popular postures in a yoga class. Really important to have your knees as wide as your shoulders and your hands. Positioning is really important here because it also applies to plank. So some people are back here. It's really important that your weight is forwards. So I always say to my students, make sure your chin is above the middle finger. So you're in this position. And you're going to plug in with your hands into the mat, round the back as you inhale. Draw the navel in towards the spine. And as you exhale, drop the abdomen to the floor, bottom away, head up. Inhale and round, draw everything in and up. Exhale and drop down. 2 more times. Inhale and round. Exhale and drop down. 1 more time. Inhale and round. Exhale and drop down. And then you can take your hands further away from your body and start to move your body around in circular motions, because this is a good way to start warming up. Maybe move with your hips or move with the side body. As I'm going to be teaching you a plank pose modified plank, and also the same with a modified side plank. It's really good to be nice and warm around your core, around the center part of the body. And then let's go into a downward dog because you're familiar with this posture. So as you inhale, tuck the toes under. As you exhale, push back into your down dog. If you're not sure what downward dog is, go into week 1 where I go over this posture with you and the technique. So remember, spread your fingers and don't worry about placing your heels down. Lift your hips up towards the sky. And from there, as you inhale, you're going to come up onto your toes and float forward into plank. Now, it's going to be very challenging for some people to even do this. So the full plank, you're coming forwards in this position. So what I want you to do is drop your knees down. So you still have tension in your stomach muscles, but you're not in that full plank where it can be quite impossible if you haven't exercised for a long time, if you're recovering from injury, or if you're brand new to yoga. So drop the knees as the modification. This is perfect for beginners as long as you're feeling that resistance in your stomach muscles. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale. From there, push back into your downward facing dog. Let's try that again. Inhale, float forwards into your plank position. And as you exhale, drop the knees down. You'll know if you're in the right position because there will be tension in your stomach. If you're quite far back, the tension goes away, and people tend to do that. So it's almost like a safety mechanism. So come forward and make sure you have that resistance. At first you are going to feel it in your wrists, and that's absolutely fine. You can just stop and move your wrists around because you're putting a lot of weight into your arms. Maybe it's something that you're not used to. Let's try that plank one more time, the modified version. So from your downward facing dog, as you inhale, float forwards into plank position. As you exhale, drop your knees down, keep your weight forwards. When you're looking down, your chin should be way above your fingertips, and you should feel that tension in your stomach muscles. Be mindful not to do this and dump into your back. Draw the navel in towards the spine, like how I taught you in week 2 in Tadasana. So it's about posture alignment. And then all your postures are performed safely if you're keeping the core part of the body active. It's the central part of your body. So from there, as you inhale, go back with your heels. As you exhale, come into downward facing dog. And from there, come into a child's pose. Again, child's pose was week 1. You're going to bring your forehead down to the floor. Have a rest there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open the mouth. And from there, bring yourselves back up. So let's learn a modified side plank. So I'm going to go this way. You can stay where you are, so I can see you all, or rather you can all see me clearly. So from there, you're going to straighten out your right leg and put your hands under the chest, and make sure that you're pushing your right heel away from you, and point the toes of that left foot. So you're in this position. Again, you're feeling the stretch in your calf, but what you're going to do, you're going to externally rotate your leg out to the side and bring your arm up and gaze up into a modified side plank. So this is a good way to learn the plank. Notice the shoulders want to be stacked. This is drawn in, and hold it there. Maybe focus on something unmovable. If your neck doesn't like looking up this way, you can just look straight ahead in front of you, breathing in and breathing out. From there, as you inhale, release it. As you exhale, come back into your child's pose. Hold it there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up. Come back up into your bridge pose. So from there, this time, inhale, straighten your left leg away from you. Push that left heel back. So it's again, you're feeling that stretch in the back of your calf. And from there, as you inhale, turn around and face me. So rotate that foot so your toes are facing forwards, and come into your modified side plank. Breathing in and breathing out. And from there, as you inhale, release it. As you exhale, come and sit yourselves up. So that was a nice, easy transition for you to learn with the planks, with the side planks. So straighten your legs out in front of you. Maybe just pull the fleshy parts out of your sit bones, because we're going to go into a twist position. And when you're doing the twists, what's beneficial, it's like getting a towel, wringing it, shaking it back out again. And that's what it does to all your digestive organs. So it's good for blockages, shifting energy and cleansing. So from there, as you inhale, cross your right leg over the left knee. And as you exhale, take your right arm behind you. So it's fully behind you. Lift and lengthen your spine. Use your spine to activate and support you rather than dump into that right hand. So the right hand is there as like almost a buffer. You're really using the strength of your spine, drawing in and up. Take your left elbow over the right knee, lift the rib cage up and over, and gaze over the top of your right shoulder. So just hold it there. Make sure that you're really feeling the pressure between both sit bones and you're not favoring the right side. Keep your left leg active, your foot flexed, that's toes up. Breathe in, breathe out. And from there, as you inhale, do one derotation. And as you exhale, release it. Straighten your right leg, give it a shake. If you have just started and you find you can't cross your leg, then maybe you can just, or you can't bend it so much, go as far as your body will allow you to go. Again, you can just have the leg here, and if you're not reaching, then you can bring your arm across. That's another way of doing the twist. So I'll show you those options on the left side. So straighten your right leg, cross your left leg over. So option one, for those of you who can't cross the leg, just bring it here, bring it in front of you. If you can't bring it all the way in, straighten it a bit more. And then you're going to take your left arm behind you. If your left arm doesn't touch the floor, place it on a block, place it on a cushion. And then you're going to inhale, bring your right elbow over the knee. If the right elbow doesn't want to go over the knee, bring your arm over. And as you exhale, spin from the central axis of the body towards the back of the room. Flex and activate your right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out, and keep gazing over that left shoulder and twist deeper to really get into those gut-wrenching twists. One more breath. As you inhale, release it. Do one derotation. And as you exhale, straighten both legs out. Give it a shake. So we always do a derotation just to kind of balance it back out. So let's go into Janu Shirshasana. So from there, as you inhale, bring your left leg in. As you exhale, drop it down to the side. And you're going to, again, pull the fleshy parts out of your sit bones. Flex your foot on that right leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward. So I appreciate if you've got very tight hamstrings, you're not going to be able to come so far forward. So go with your body, listen to it. I would rather you're here than come forwards and round your back like this. Look how this looks. Doesn't look very good, does it? And also it's not very supportive for your spine. So you just want to make sure you push down from the base of your spine. Keep lengthening. Breathe in. Breathe out. And with each exhale, just come forwards a little bit more. So I always say to my students, these postures are live. They're not stagnant. When you're in the postures, with each breath, try and go a little bit deeper into it effortlessly, even though your hamstrings might be shaking and screaming at you. But again, really good way to open up the hamstrings, and also helps with lower back pain because it's all connected. So these postures are all beneficial for so many reasons, not just for stretching and flexibility, but just for your whole well-being. And from there, as you inhale, come up. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, give it a shake. Inhale, bring your right leg in. Exhale, drop it down. So again, pull the fleshy parts out of the sit bones, flex your foot, reach up as you inhale, and exhale, and come forwards. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out, coming forwards into Janu Shirshasana. So it's a really nice hamstring stretch. Should feel it in the back of your leg. Always flex your foot to deepen that activation. Breathing in, breathing out. And anyway, it's not about touching your toes, it's about what you learn on the way down there. It's always about the journey in the practice, because what it's teaching us on the mat is what we want to apply off the mat into our everyday lives. So hopefully, as I've been talking so much, you can go a little bit deeper now into that hamstring stretch. Notice the difference on both sides. Breathe, inhale, exhale. And from there, as you inhale, come up. As you exhale, give your legs a shake. So one more posture, the boat pose. As I said, that today is going to be core orientated. So let me go sideways so you can see me. So for boat pose, it's also good for balance. You're going to bring your knees in, and if you can, hug your legs. We're just going to learn this version. If you can't, option 1, you can just have your hands here in this position. Option 2, bring your legs up. And if this is impossible, maybe just try one leg at a time. So interlace your hands underneath your knees. Now what tends to happen is this. Can you see that rounded back? I'm obviously exaggerating, doesn't look very good. So from there, you're gonna grow, 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 grow. Activate the muscles in the thoracic region of the spine, the upper back. Flex your feet, look ahead in front of you or look above slightly. Look at the difference on the posture alignment. And then maybe if you just go back a little bit more, so you're creating resistance on the stomach muscles, now you're going to be really feeling this in your stomach, in your core. So this is actually an isometric contraction. It's not going anywhere. However, you're feeling the tension as you're doing this. Breathe. Inhale, it's your last posture. And exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. Now, sometimes people say they feel it in their back. That's because they're dumping into their back. The more you feel it in your back, the more you engage the core, so your back is fully supported. And of course, if you're new to yoga, build up to it, hold it a bit longer each time. We have held it for quite a while, because as you know by now, I like talking. Hopefully useful points for you though. Useful teaching points. So you're lucky I haven't started cracking jokes yet when you're holding these postures, and yeah, they're quite exhausting. So maybe a bit later on if you join my live classes. So come and lie down. Guess what? It's Shavasana time. Corpse pose, final relaxation, everyone's favorite. So come and lie down. Well done, everybody. And just embrace that relaxation. So take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, open the mouth. And from there, start to relax all the muscles from head to toe. And feel your heart rate relaxing. And just feel your whole body recalibrating itself. And stay in this lovely restorative posture for the next few moments. And enjoy deep feelings of peace. And deep feelings of pure relaxation. And take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, gently open your eyes. And start to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. And roll your head side to side. And stretch your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch. Bring your knees into your chest and roll up into a seated upright position. If you can't do that, come onto your side first and then you can roll up like this. Whatever works the best for you. And come and sit down and find your seat. And let's finish off how we started. Bring your hands back into your heart center. Close your eyes and just connect to you, to your breath. And just showing yourselves a lot of appreciation. Thanking yourselves for making the commitment of your time and energy to learn these postures. Take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I hope that you found those postures and the class valuable, and please don't forget to check week 1 and 2 to learn the other basic fundamentals of the postures, and I will be making a sun salutations week 4 video after this. Of course, you can join my live Zoom classes where I check all my students are performing the postures correctly, because I give you verbal cues. I don't miss a thing, I see everything. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to hearing your comments and making more videos for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.